Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of UA Eats. I'm UA, and now there's a steakhouse that's been on my list forever. It's the place behind me here. It's a little faded, I'll do my best, but Bazaar Meat by famous chef Jose Andres, and looks like there's like a light shining on it. I don't know if that's, actually it might be painted on. I don't think it's a light, but it's a little bit faded, so it doesn't quite look so good. Actually, maybe this will work better. Let me show you. Yeah, there you go. That works a little bit better, right? Bazaar Meat by Jose Andres, and this is an internationally acclaimed steakhouse. I mean, not just one of the best in America, one of the best in the world, according to many rankings and lists. Now, this place here, Bazaar Meat, has been on my list forever. I've wanted to eat here for so long, and I know there's a location in Vegas. The Vegas location is super famous. A lot of people call the Vegas location one of their favorite restaurants, period, not just steakhouses, period. But I believe there's also like a location in DC, maybe one in like Europe. I'm actually not sure, don't quote me on that. But actually, I was planning a trip to Vegas to eat at a few restaurants. One of them was Golden Steer, and luckily the Golden Steer location in New York opened here in New York, so I was able to eat here without going all the way to Vegas. And I actually found out too that I didn't realize until now that Bazaar Meat actually opened here in New York too, like at the end of last year in October or November. So yeah, I mean, I was gonna go all the way to Vegas. I might still do it, but I was gonna go to Vegas to eat one of the best restaurants there, and now one of the best restaurants in Vegas is here in New York. And on top of that, what's wild is that Bazaar Meat, you know how I said that Bazaar Meat is consistently regarded as one of the best steakhouses, not just in America, one of the best steakhouses in the world? Well, according to a list, top 101 steakhouses in the world, Bazaar Meat made the list, I think around like 60 or so, and it was the New York location that made the list of top 101 steakhouses, not the Vegas location. So I can't wait. I mean, I hear nothing but good things about this place, so let's check it out. All right, only thing is I don't have a reservation, but I did take a look at their reservations listings, and they have tons of available times today. So hopefully I'll be able to just walk right in, and if not, I'll just make a reservation on the spot, I guess. So. Cool restaurant, but I wonder where the hostess is. Maybe here. Hi, excuse me. Just one person?
Of course, I'm right this way.
Hi.
Would you like to sit in the lounge? There's a table in the corner if you like, in the center.
Okay.
Center?
Is it only the lounge or the bar for one person? Do you have dining room?
They're both. Dining room is not open until 5:30.
Oh.
And this is the menu for the dinner. This is the menu for the bar if you'd like.
I don't mind waiting until 5:30.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Want me to find out?
Sure. Well, it's like 5:20 now, right?
Yeah. Have you looked at the menu at all?
I can take a look at it now.
Do you have any allergies?
Shellfish.
Yeah, for sure. We can take it right now.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, thank you. All right, well they got us down for the dining room. Actually, I thought for one person that might only be the bar. Yeah, I thought it would only be the bar, and the bar is actually beautiful. Oh my goodness, looks like you're eating in like, you know, a mansion built by like Tarzan or something, or like an Ewok village or something. Very, very cool. But I guess while we're waiting, I guess let's review the menu. They have the menu here, so maybe we can, you know, do something while we're doing nothing. So 6 minutes, we can do it. Just go through the menu. Bazaar Meats. Oh my goodness, this is a cool menu. Oh my goodness, look at this. This pattern is really, really neat. It's almost like a dragon scale, like, you know, Dracarys, and it shall open. So let's take a look. So Bazaar Meat by Jose Andres. I will eat whatever makes me feel like a lion. So maybe that explains like the wild vibe, the wild decorations in the restaurant. Actually, it's a small menu. Look, it's only 2 pages, so that's a good sign. It's a good sign when it's not too big of a menu, so you know they're specializing in what they're good at. Bazaar Meat by Jose Andres is a wild and wonderful celebration of the carnivore. Well, you know, I have a friend who used to say, vegetables are food that my food eats. So, I guess me and him were both carnivores. But, so jamon experience, this is a jamon, you know, Spanish jamon. That's some good stuff. And then they got some snacks. So they got caviar. Sorry, my shadow's kind of overlapping with the menu a little bit, so bear with me. $22 for a caviar cone, a taco for 25 bucks. Better be a good taco for 25 bucks. Cotton candy for 12 bucks. Oh, foie gras cotton candy. Wow, that's really interesting. And then Neptune's pillow, croquettes, an A5 Philly cheesesteak for 17 bucks. We might have to do that. So the last time we ever did a fancy Philly cheesesteak was at Barclay Prime in Philly. That was like a $150, $120 or $150 cheesesteak with like foie gras and like Wagyu and everything. So maybe we'll do that A5 Philly cheesesteak. I mean, I am from the area, so. Then they got oysters. This is the raw bar, oysters. Let's see, beef tartare, a Bazaar Caesar salad. Hopefully bizarrely good. Low-hanging fruit there. And then these are their meats from the fire. Come on, guys, this is why you're here. Yeah, this guy gets it. This guy knows that the steakhouse is all about the meat. You don't exactly come here just for salad. Even though they might have good things like Caesar salad and things at steakhouses, you really are here for the meats. So they got Chateaubriand tenderloin, 100. Oh, that's per pound? Holy shoot. But this isn't just a price, this is per pound? Am I reading this right? $145 per pound for that ribeye? This is crazy. Okay, this looks more up our alley. 84 bucks for a 10 ounce. Skirt steak, 54 bucks. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. These are crazy expensive prices just for 8 or 10 ounces. Wow. And then they got a Wagyu from Japan, and this is expensive even for imported Wagyu. Even if it's A5, 55, 60, 50. Usually this imported Wagyu, even A5, is more like 30 bucks, 40 bucks at most. This is an expensive restaurant, guys. Okay, tasting menu. Okay. What does this come with? The tasting menu looks like it comes with a few of the sides and a few of the appetizers. I meant a few sides, like the caviar cone and whatnot. You can enhance it with A5 beef, and then you get a ribeye. I'm guessing you can choose one of these, so maybe we can do this and get a ribeye. Key Lime Beach, okay. Yeah, maybe we'll do this $150 tasting menu, 150 bucks. I'm guessing you get to pick one of each. So yeah, these are their seafood options. They got lobster, they got halibut, salmon, and some sides. So yeah, okay. Let's get seated and then we can order right away because we already looked at the menu. So all right, they're ready for us. They told me just to go on up. Whoa. Just table for one. They sent me up.
Happy to have you. Are you staying at the hotel?
No, I'm not. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I'll be okay. Thanks, though.
Enjoy.
Now before we continue with the rest of the review, I just want to thank the sponsor of this video, ZocDoc. Now when I first moved to New York City, I hardly knew anyone here, so not only not knowing anyone, I didn't have my primary care physician here, and I didn't even know where to start when it came to booking a doctor's appointment. But I used ZocDoc then and made things really easy, and I still use ZocDoc today for this reason. Now ZocDoc is a free app and website, and it helps you find and book high-quality doctors. And not only can you find and book a doctor that you love, you can find a doctor that you love in your network. ZocDoc is really easy to use. It's really user-friendly, and it's also great when it comes to finding a doctor who fits your busy schedule. Now, we all know how frustrating it can be when you work 9 to 6, but doctors' offices are only open during that time period. So, before I did YouTube full-time, I had a 9 to 6 job. Yeah, it can be tricky, because you need to see the doctor, but you need to take time off of work to see the doctor. But with ZocDoc, you don't need to take time off of work to see the doctor. You can search for doctors who are open after hours. So, if you're suddenly not feeling well, or if you have a doctor's appointment you've been putting off forever, or if you were doom scrolling and, now you're freaking out about that little mark on your elbow and you really, really want to get it looked at ASAP, with ZocDoc, you can find a doctor who's open late and in network. Stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/UAEats to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/UAEats. This message is sponsored by ZocDoc. And now, back to our video. Okay, guys, so I'm now seated now at Bazaar Meat at the dining room. The dining room's really beautiful, but I just realized I misread something real quick. So I actually misread. You know, I was up there, I was taking a quick look. The lighting was not as good. It's not 150. It's the wine pairing is 150 per person. This is 225 per person. This is a tasting menu. So yeah, so it's actually quite a bit more expensive than I thought. Like it's, oh my goodness. So it's not cheap, but. Or actually, I don't know. Now I'm starting to have second thoughts. Let me take a look again. So, I don't know. $225 is just so expensive. I don't know, guys. Even for all this food, I don't know if I could justify it. I don't know, guys. So maybe we won't do that. Maybe we'll do the Denver steak. So a Denver steak is basically that's kind of like a chuck steak. You know, it's a chuck steak. So it's you know, a lot. It's becoming more popular recently. It's a chuck steak. It's well marbled. It's beefy. Although for just 10 ounces and for not a ribeye or filet mignon or something, that's definitely a little expensive. So I don't know. Maybe it's really, really good. So maybe we'll do that Denver steak, and then I don't know. Maybe we'll do that cotton candy foie gras. Sounds pretty good. And then Caesar salad. That's not going to break the bank at least. So yeah. So let's do that. So
Let me know if you have any questions about the menu, or if you like to start with something to drink.
I think I'm good. I think I'm ready to order.
Yeah, sure.
Let's
Do
see.
you have any dietary restrictions or allergies?
Shellfish.
Shellfish? Okay, perfect. I will take credit. For you then.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna do the let's see. I'm gonna do the Denver steak.
Denver steak?
That's
How
pretty.
do you like it cooked?
Medium rare.
Yes, that will be 10 ounces, and I will recommend you to add some sides to that.
Okay. Caesar salad, is that popular?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we'll do that. And then we'll do the cotton candy foie gras.
Amazing. Do you like something to drink?
I think water is good.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Also, take a look at this painting behind me. It kind of reminds me of the design from Return of the King that I think it was either Aragorn or Faramir wore that on his shirt from Lord of the Rings. Kind of looks like it, right?
Here we have our cotton candy foie gras.
Whoa.
So it is our foie gras inside, wrap it up with corn nuts, and wrap it up with cotton candy.
Oh.
So I recommend just to grab it and try to eat it in one bite so you can have all the flavors.
In one bite?
One bite.
One bite.
Yes.
All right, I'll try. Okay, thank you. Oh. For a second, I thought they made a mistake. I thought this was like a feather duster or something. But then I remembered as cotton candy. It must be the cotton candy foie gras. I didn't know it was literally going to look like a cotton candy. Whoa. All right, she said to eat this in one bite, so maybe this can be the thumbnail. Something like, or something. I don't know. So, one bite. Oh, thank you. No, you're good.
So over here is going to be a gift from us. It's going to be our Netsus pillow. It's basically air bread that's filled with our Szechuan ricotta mayo, spicy tuna, and then on top we have our bluefin tuna sashimi, wasabi, and sesame seeds.
Oh, wow.
I would recommend eating this with your hands in consecutive bites.
Thank you so much. No shellfish, right?
No.
Oh, thank you so much. Whoa, cool. Well, that's nice of them. Although just gonna be upfront that they brought this unprompted, but they brought it and they made it, so I'm gonna try it, I guess. So, guess more and more people are knowing about the channel. So. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Holy shoot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that was incredible. That was, oh. You know, I'll admit when I got it, they said $12. I thought it looked a little small for something $12. I'm like, okay, you know, it literally looks like cotton candy. I've never paid $12 just for cotton candy before. That was incredible. That was the best $12 I've like ever spent on food. Oh my goodness. When you hear aftertaste, people say aftertaste, you know, people tend to say aftertaste in a bad way. That's like an incredible savory aftertaste. Oh my goodness. Just that fatty, like, buttery foie gras flavor, and it's crunchy. Like the crunchiness mixes perfectly with the I wish I like bit it open so you could see the inside. I did it in one bite, so I couldn't even see the inside, but just take my word for it. Like, it's just so buttery and fatty and creamy on the inside and crunchy. Like the texture is just unbelievable. And that cotton candy on the outside, it's like a cushiony landing for everything. You know, almost like a little sugar contrast. Oh, that was, I wish, you know, maybe I might really get a second one. That was incredible. That was life-changing. And then we had this thing. I'll be honest, I don't remember what it is, but it looks pretty interesting. I think I remember them saying, sashimi, tuna, salmon, I think I heard. Maybe not. So looking really interesting though. Wow. So, alrighty. Yeah, spicy tuna. Now I can't remember. This is really, really good. It kind of tastes like a spicy tuna sushi roll, but like crunchier texture as opposed to like a softer, typical sushi texture. I'll do my best to describe it, but really it's just like a creamy, spicy tuna. It's not too spicy. Some spicy tunas have too much heat, I feel like. All you really taste is the spice, but in this case it's creamy. The mayo also makes it more creamy. I think there's tuna on top. The tuna on top is also nice and fresh, and the coldness kind of complements the crunchiness in a way. I don't know why. Like it's like nice and crunchy and cold, almost like a nice, you know, chill dessert. So like a sushi dessert. So I really dig this. It's almost like a wonton wrapper. There you go. It's like a deep fried wonton wrapper. You know, it's like Japanese food meets Chinese food. Wow. So.
We're going to be using our henna yolk with bocarones sabanade.
Okay.
We're just going to mix it up. I'm going to be adding a little bit of olive oil, lemon juice, and Worcester. And that's just going to be creating your dressing from the beginning, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Some black pepper to your side?
Hey, yes, please. Thank you.
Bazaar Caesar salad. We're not going to be using croutons on this salad. Instead of croutons, we're going to be using Idiazabal cheese, which is basically shredded cheese, and we shred it and we add flour to it, and later we fry it. So it gives you this nice crunchy bite to it. We use dehydrated jamon ibéricos and cojotas. So that's another step, giving it a nice crunchiness to it. Okay.
Sounds good.
Please.
Thank you so much. All right, so this is the Caesar salad, and it looks like they made some tweaks to it. He said no croutons, but they have, but I think he said they have like this cheese and like a flour deep fried to make some crunchy cheese cubes, I believe, and also like I think they said crunchy pieces. I think they said jamon. So yeah, I mean Jose Andres really showing his Spanish roots here. So let's give this a try. Why don't we? This is looking great. All right, let's just take a bite. See if I hopefully have I don't see any of those delicious cheese cubes. I mean, it might be on the bottom, but let's just at least try one of the leaves, I guess. So, pretty big leaf. Let's see if we can fold it or if we can't cut it down to the size. Okay, I cut it down the size a little bit, so give a bite. Interesting. I would say that the flavor could be more savory. The flavor is a little mild, I would say, a little more on the bland side. I do taste the cheese. The main source of the savoriness is actually coming from that cheese that he mentioned, like that the cheese. In terms of the dressing though, like usually there's more of a savory flavor, more of like a anchovy-like flavor. So yeah, I'm sure this is a different take on it, you know, that it's a different take on it, and I'm all open to that. But to me, the dressing does taste a little light, I would say. Maybe I just got unlucky. Maybe we need a piece that has more dressing. Let's dig a little bit deeper. Oh, actually, I think this is one of those pieces of a jamon, like deep fried jamon. So, okay. That's nice. Kind of tastes like a piece of bacon, you know, like a nice and oily and crispy and delicious, like a very crispy bacon. But I will say, this might just be my opinion, but I will say though that what I like about jamon and like prosciutto and things like that is I like the more soft texture. Like I like when they're, you know, a little more soft, like fall apart in your mouth. When they deep fry them and make them crispy, you kind of lose the wonderful texture. So you get the flavor still there, the delicious fattiness is still there, the saltiness is still there, but you lose the texture, which is what I personally like about things like jamon and and prosciutto and things like that. So I don't know, but that's just me. So let's see if we can't find a more saucy piece, maybe at the bottom here, and maybe this one, and eat it with the jamon. So, okay, let's cut this a little bit down the size, see if it tastes better with the jamon together. So. I mean, either the dressing is too mild for me. I mean, this is just my taste, obviously. I'm sure many people will like this, and maybe in Spain this is standard for salad, but for my personal taste at least, I feel like the dressing is either too bland or too mild, or at least there's just not enough of it. Maybe it just needs to be more heavily dressed, you know? Like maybe this is dressed more for like August, it needs to be dressed more for like February, you know? Bundled up with dressing. I will eat this though. This was incredible, so. Next, bring on the steak. Actually, the salad might be growing on me a little bit. The pieces that have more cheese are more sharp, a little funky. Oh my goodness, the cheese is excellent. Like this delicious, salty, sharp cheese. The dressing, I felt like was either not enough or kind of mild, but the cheese is kind of like saving it, I think. All right.
This is going to be the Denver steak. This is going to be a sweet red chili peppers with some garlic chips.
Okay, thank you. Wonderful, thank you.
Small gift for you as well. It's going to be the mashed potatoes. It's going to be with lots of butter.
Oh, thank you so much. Wow, so this is the Denver steak, and a Denver steak, I'm pretty sure it's like a chuck steak, like a short rib. And yeah, it looks like this one, you know, they're pairing it with a sauce, which makes sense because it's becoming more popular, but I would say that this is probably not one of the more premier cuts. It's becoming more popular, more expensive lately, but it's still relatively a more affordable cut of steak, I would say. So it makes sense to pair it with a sauce. Still, I don't know, this was still $80 and for only 10 ounces, so you would hope that it would be good enough that it doesn't need a sauce, but as long as it tastes good, I guess I'll keep an open mind. It looks like it's pre-sliced as well, I think, so. And then this is the mashed potatoes. They brought this unprompted as well, so just going to be upfront that they did bring this, without me asking for it, but it looks really good. Looks incredibly buttery. Oh my goodness, that looks like more butter than potato. That's, oh my goodness, it's like not mashed potatoes, it's like mashed butter with some potato added in. Kind of reminds me of that Amish butter, like in Lancaster. Some of those potatoes can be really buttery, so. First things first, let's check the doneness. We asked for this medium rare. Ooh, look at how tender this is. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's check the doneness. That looks cooked perfectly if you ask me. That looks like a beautiful medium rare. Oh my goodness. Cooked perfectly, and I wonder if the ends, ooh, it's like cooked perfectly throughout, not just, it's not like just the middle is cooked perfectly. The whole steak evenly looks like a perfect medium rare. That is incredible. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, let's just dig in. Okay, let's grab, oh my goodness, this is so tender. Let's take a look too while we're holding it. See if they got sear. Not the hardest sear. There's actually not much crust on this guy, it looks like. Yeah, not much crust, so, yeah, I don't know. Maybe with how, since this isn't the thickest piece of steak, maybe they kind of sacrifice crust for a good medium rare, so, and tenderness as well, so. Okay. Oh. Holy shoot. Holy shoot. Is that Denver steak? That's like a ribeye merged with like a filet mignon. What the heck? This is like more tender than most filet mignons I've seen. Holy shoot. Oh my goodness. That is so tender, so fatty. It's like, I feel like I'm eating like Wagyu. Like A5 Wagyu without the, you know, A5 Wagyu is good because it kind of cheats just by being really fatty. It's like a more balanced fattiness with the tenderness. Oh. I now see why this is considered one of the best steakhouses in the world. It definitely is up there. That was one of the top 5 bites of beef I think I've had in my life. That was very good. And on top of that, it almost tastes like a bit of like a charcoal flavor too. Very, very good, like a grilled flavor. The sauce is incredible. The sauce is a salty, savory. It kind of reminds me of like a soy sauce or something, like a, you know, like a savory soy sauce, like a teriyaki sauce almost in a way. But I don't even think this meat needs it. I think this is so incredibly soft, so incredibly marbled, so incredibly tender. Like I said, it almost reminds me of Wagyu, but I don't think it is Wagyu. It's just incredible. So, oh my goodness. Let's try a piece that has as little of the sauce as possible. Let's even try wiping some of the sauce off because I don't think it needs it. I think as good as it is, I think it just tastes so good. Just the meat is just so good on its own. I mean, look at this. Have you ever seen such a tender meat in your life? Yeah, I tried to you know, remove as much of the sauce as I could just to taste the meat on its own. That is so good. Wow. That is unbelievably tender, unbelievably tender, perfectly marbled, perfectly cooked. All that really needs is salt and pepper. But the sauce is good too. The sauce is very good. The sauce, like I said, is kind of like somewhere between a soy sauce, like a teriyaki sauce, and like a, I don't know, almost like a beef bourguignon sauce. Like it's salty, it's savory, it's good, and it pairs well with the meat. But like I said, I almost wish they gave us less sauce because as good as this is with the sauce, it almost covers up the amazing quality of the meat a little bit. The meat is just incredible. Like, oh my goodness, this is just so good. It is just so incredibly tender. Wow. Oh my goodness. I feel like I almost taste like a faint dry aged flavor. Let me ask if it's dry aged. Yeah, I mean, I think this possibly is dry aged because, you know, I slightly taste like an aged flavor, and on top of that, like it's so incredibly beefy. That's another thing. Like the flavor of this, like the beefiness of this is just incredible. So, wow. Hi, it's very, very good. Question, is this dry aged or wet aged?
That is our dry aged.
Dry aged, yeah. I thought so, because it kind of tastes like it.
Yes.
It's very beefy. It's very little funky.
It's a very dry aged, but it's really like tender inside, super juicy. And with the, like this one, we're giving our fire, like the charcoal. So that's why you're gonna have that smoky flavor. Plus the sauce is more like caramelized.
Yeah.
So you have a little bit of the bone taste.
It is so tender. It's almost like Wagyu, but it's not Wagyu, right? It's almost like
It's not.
I know, but it's so tender. Like it almost tastes like Wagyu. It's just incredible. Wow. Wow. Thank you so much. Wow. So my goodness, that was. I'm being serious. This is like one of the top 5 bites of steak I might have ever had. Like I said, they got some sear, they got some crust. I wish the crust were a little bit crunchier. That's my main issue with this, is that I wish it had a bit harder of a sear. But you know, that is really just a nitpick. And it looks like they don't really have it on the other side. They only have it on one side. They only have a darker sear on one side. But guys, that is a nitpick because this is just incredible. Wow. And I'm already eating a lot of good stuff, but let's just try the mashed potatoes. I don't know if I have much appetite for this anymore. Very buttery and very heavy, so let's mix it up a little bit and try a bite. Those mashed potatoes are really good. But I will say one thing about them is that they're good, but almost in like a cheating way. Like, they're good just because they're very buttery. But the butter's good, but these mashed potatoes are, like I said, they're pretty much just swimming in butter. You know, it's like not mashed potatoes, it's like mashed butter with potato thrown in, you know, so, I mean, very, very good. I mean, the butter is good. The butter's like creamy. I mean, it's good quality butter. It almost does kind of taste like that Amish butter. You know, I was just in an Amish country in Lancaster not too long ago. So it is good quality butter, but, you know, so really this is almost more so a vessel to eat the butter, but I mean, it's good, but I mean, it's not going to be bad. You throw this much butter in it, you know, mash it this well, then it's going to taste good. So it's good, but almost in like a cheating way. So anyways, we're going to share final thoughts outside. All right, guys, we just finished eating at Bazaar Meat, and yeah, take a look at the sign. It's more lit up now, right? Looks better at night. I guess it wasn't painted on. I guess it was the light shining on it. So it looks pretty good, and yeah, maybe we'll use this for the thumbnail instead. You know, if it looks better. But anyways, guys, that was incredible. That was. I know 2026 is still young, but that was, oh my goodness, that was hands down one of, if not the best meal I've had all year. That was incredible. That was definitely among the best steakhouses I've had. Sorry, there's some, you know, cars. This is New York. There's some cars just honking their horns if you hear it, but that was really, really good. And, you know, not only one of the best steakhouses in America, I can see why this is consistently ranked as one of the best steakhouses in the world, because it completely lived up to all that hype. That was incredible. And in particular, the New York location is ranked the highest. That's the one that made the list of top 101 steakhouses in the world. Oh my goodness. And wow, I mean, you know, I was willing to, you know, I had such high expectations. I was willing to say, you know, no way, Jose. But, you know, instead I'll say, you know, one of the best steakhouses in America, you're doing America proud. So instead I'll say, Jose, can you see? Get it? Jose, can you see? Okay, I thought it was funny at the time in my head. But anyways, really, really good. Great when a place, you know, lives up to all that hype. Jose Andres, oh my goodness, just keep doing your thing. That was incredible. I mean, just take a look at that steak. I mean, I'm able to fold it literally like it's a sheet of pasta or something. Like, I'm able to like stack it. Oh my goodness, it was just so tender, so tender, so beefy, so smoky, so buttery. Oh my goodness, it was incredible. That was one of the best steaks I've had. The only problem is it was just so expensive. I mean, it's just, but what I had was so expensive. It's so expensive. I mean, $80+ for a Denver steak, that seems too much, but if it tastes that good, can I complain? You know, so I definitely thought that was fantastic. So, but anyways, guys, have you tried Bazaar Meat before? Do you think it's great? Do you think it's one of the best steakhouses in New York already? One of the best steakhouses in America? One of the best steakhouses in the world? And if not, what's your favorite place? Let me know in the comments, because great minds need a like. And as always, if you like my vids, like and subscribe. That way you stay up to date whenever I post another video. So we're going to head home now. So until next time, I'll see you later.